G'day folks out there in AFL land on the sunny coast. It's finals time right upon us at the moment. Last weekend we saw Caloundra victors in the SEQ Under-18 Div 2 competition. Well done to Caloundra there. They had a solid season and ran out easy winners over Cooperoo. This weekend, continuing the theme of grand finals, we're heading down to Glasshouse Hinterland to see the local competition, the Division 4 North competition, grand final. It'll be played at 2 o'clock at Landsborough Sports Club and will be played between Pomona and Bribie Island senior teams. It promises to be an action-packed afternoon, and no doubt the intensity on the paddock for the footy will be paramount, and both sides I bet will be going extremely hard as Premiership glory is at stake. These two teams have met 4 times to date this season, and early on in the piece, which was way back on April the 27th, we saw Bribie Island with a very solid win on that particular day of some 50-odd points over Pomona. Since that point, though, the Pomona teams got stronger, and certainly plenty of young fit legs within that team have carried it to victories most weeks of the season. And June 15, June 27, we saw wins of about 6-7 goals to Pomona over Bribie Island each time. Last time these two teams met was back in August 10, and that was the semi-final. It was played at Pomona, so in front of all the mountain men, and Pomona ran out victors quite easily that day in 15-9-99 to Bribie 6-4-40. Last week, Bribie had to come up against Noosa in the preliminary final, and from the moment get-go, Bribie was certainly a different team. Their intensity for the footy and the contest was fantastic. And even though Noosa were gallant during the contest, at the end of the day, it was Bribie Island who reasonably comfortably succeeded. Last week, Bribie, in taking on Noosa, didn't have their best playmaker and the league best and fairest in this competition in Mitch Bezel available. He works away, but Little Birdie's told me that he'll be flying in for the grand final, so that'll add good strength into the Bribie Island team. He's missed the last few. And of course, the Bribie Island team's well served with Jake Maher at full forward, and he's kicked a bag load over the course of the season, some 70 goals, got him the league goal kicking award. So Bribie there have managed to snatch the best and fairest and the league goal kicking award, so they are a good unit, and I'm sure that Saturday afternoon, under the steamsmanship of Coach Johnson, that they'll come out and they'll play a fantastic game. But for Pomona, there's certainly plenty of young legs. We've got the young Marnie boys, and I think the old man is stepping out there too, so that'll be a good family affair. And then there's other quality young players across the paddock. Young Lance Magan is a beauty, and he'll take a lot of stopping in this game if Bribie Island will be successful. And looking through that list, there's certainly even a couple that have played in Bribie's Premiership team a couple of years back that are now seasoned football, and young Jai Fitzpatrick, Collett, and the Maxfield boys in Sean. Daniel's into the side now as well. And Scotty Stifler, who was over at Noosa, a Pomona boy, he's back and playing some good footy as well. And what I really like about this is a number of kids that have come through their junior program, and maybe even Gympie, but dare I say that. We've got Michael Daddo, there's Harry White, who started at Gympie, who's playing some good footy, Nick Woolley, and young Liam Hennings, that are all local boys, with those Marnies and Maxfields that I mentioned, and Rawlings that'll play some great footy for Pomona. I'm sure it's going to be a huge crowd down there at Landsborough Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock kick-off time. So do yourselves a favour, come down to Landsborough. It's going to cost you $5 to get in, but I bet you it'll be absolute value for money, and I'm expecting a nail-biter that'll go deep into the last quarter. So good luck to both sides.